What's up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new live stream. Hope everyone is doing good. Um, some of you may have saw that Cobra Kai Network episode 100 last night. That it's 10 hours long, and I didn't stay for the full 10 hours. I left for a little bit, and then I came back for like the last like 2 hours, I think. It's the longest live stream I've ever done, or not ever done. I've been the longest live stream I've ever been in. It was crazy. It was insane, um, and probably won't be in a live stream that long again. But congrats to Karate. Big milestone for him. 100 episodes is insane. My episode 100, well, not really episode, but live stream 100, my 100th live stream is going to be next week. So I'm not going for 10 hours. I think that's ridiculous. I don't have the time and energy for 10 hours. It'll probably be 3 hours tops. And what am I going to do for my 100th live stream? We might go down memory lane for a little bit. We might, look at some of my older videos, look at, some of my older live streams, and we'll do some tier lists, and I might whip up a Kahoot maybe, but we'll do different tier lists, not just Cobra Kai, because, I'm going to have to expand past Cobra Kai anyway once the show is done. So like we can do like some sports tier lists. We can do some like Marvel's tier lists, maybe Star Wars, Transformers, like whatever you guys are interested in. Heck, we can do Stranger Things tier lists as well. I'm fine with that. Whatever you guys are like cool with, whatever is going to keep you guys entertained. And I just want it to be the most fun live stream I've done. But I'm not going to do anything crazy like go 10 hours. Like I said, I think that's absolutely absurd and ridiculous. But I will do the best I can to make it the best live stream I've done. Because, like, I'll be honest with you, I feel like, since the WJ strike, started, my live streams have been a bit mediocre because, like when no one's talking, it gets, kind of boring. And I apologize for that. So let's see what we have in the chat first. We have Melissa. How you doing? My week's good. How about your week? Jim Tim, what's up, man? CBK, what's up, brother? Awesome. My Wi-Fi has been a bit whack lately, so if I just suddenly just leave the stream, it's because my Wi-Fi gets crapped out and I get kicked out. So if I for some reason leave the stream, that's why. It sucks because we're stuck in a 2-year contract with the internet provider, and like we can't get out of it to get a better service, unfortunately. So the cycle resets at the beginning of each month. So like for like the first like I don't know 3 weeks of the month, the internet's like fast, but then like it slows down near the end, and it doesn't reset until the beginning of the next month. So, and it sucks. There should be like an escape clause in a contract, but apparently there's not, and I think it's ridiculous. And I think we got trapped into it because we didn't know what was good. We were just trying to get internet set up so we would have internet by the time we got to the house. And they kind of trapped us because like every other provider we looked into said, "Oh, we don't provide down there. Or we don't service down there. Or we don't do that." And it just feels like a trap to me. But anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping about that now. W Network last night. We have D-Man, best Cobra Kai editor on YouTube. What's up? What's up, Underground? What's going on with Corrupt? Oh, yeah, it's absurd. Sub Jahira. See, we got Melissa. Appreciate that. But we have 2 new Screen Rant articles to cover. One of them's pretty interesting, and one of them's kind of But we have 8 Karate Kid and Cobra Kai fights where plot armor won. So this was published 3 days ago. So number 8, Thoeries versus Sam and Cobra Kai. Okay, so it just goes in about the season 3 fight, and see, it says ultimately Sam's inability to lose makes it harder to support her character, even though she's the better person. Okay. Mall fight in Cobra Kai. Six, Burt versus Red in Cobra Kai. All right. 5, Dimitri versus Hawk in Cobra Kai. I think they're talking about the school fight. Yeah. Hawk versus Kenny in Cobra Kai. I agree with this one. That was 100% plot armor. 100%. There's no way Hawk should have lost to Kenny. Now, the only joy it gives me is to see all the Hawk stands get mad. Now, that's freaking hilarious. But like they just buffed Kenny way too much. Like he looked like freaking Sean in from season 3. Like it was ridiculous, you know. But it is what it is. So you got Daniel versus Chosen and Mike. I think they're talking about the Karate Kid trilogy. Number 2, Miguel versus Kyler in season 3 because he just got out of a wheelchair. And number 1, Daniel versus Johnny. I can understand that because, Johnny, a guy who was like at his peak at the time, and he's just coming off back-to-back All Valley tournament wins, is struggling against a rookie Daniel who is dealing with an injury, and he still lost. Like the odds were in Johnny's favor, and he still ended up losing. Let's see, then we have Daniel LaRusso's 11 best quotes in Cobra Kai. All right, so we got when the fight comes to you, you have to be ready to fight back. I agree with that. That is a good quote. So there was a similar list we saw a couple of weeks ago, and it was Johnny's best quotes. Now we're looking at Daniel's best quotes. Nobody was more badass than Mr. Miyagi. That is a fact. Do as you're told, and if you don't, you better strap yourself in for one hell of a rough ride. That was hilarious when he smashed Anthony's tablet, and he just went Eagle Fang style. Like it was hilarious. Many of us used to be enemies, but rivalries don't need to last forever. I remember when the To Dumb teaser came out, and that was like the first line. Like that got me so hyped. Like that, I remember that. Missed season 4 hype. Johnny Lawrence calling someone else an a-hole. That's rich, man. When those bad feelings weigh you down, you got to search inside for the good stuff. That's season 2. Number 4, how are your knuckles doing there, Crease? Now that gave me chills. That whole scene at the end of episode 2 of season 2, that gave me chills. Don't be a snake in the grass, be a champion. Oh my gosh, he wasn't even being subtle about it. He was like just taking a jab at Johnny and Crease. So it was yeah. At least we haven't beat each other up yet. Okay, that was a conversation you had with Amanda. I still live with the fear. We all do on some level. I just try not to let it ever win. You're the only one who can get up when you're down. Now that was an inspirational quote, and that helped Sam a lot. So I like the father and daughter moments between Daniel and Sam. But I don't plan on streaming for too long, probably like an hour tops. But I will put the link in the chat early so Melissa has a chance to talk because she usually leaves early because of a work thing. So want her to have the opportunity to, hang out and talk and whatever. Yeah, I understand, bro. See what's up, Cobra Kai Hawk. He's been making a comeback. Also, speak of comebacks, Bonsai Kai Dojo. Shout out to them. They are low key making a comeback. Like I've checked out their newer videos, and they're actually not bad. They're actually pretty good. Like they're not like I'm not taking a jab at them or anything, but for a while they were just re-uploading the same videos. I'm like, bro, I already saw this. But they've actually been, putting out new content, and I love they're making a comeback. I love to see it. So shout out to Bonsai Kai Dojo. That I view them as the OG because they're the first Cobra Kai YouTube channel I started watching. So I consider them an OG. So most of these aren't plot armor. Okay, yeah, I agree with that. I agree that Sam may have had some plot armor. She should have gotten hurt even worse than she did, but really in season 2 she won because better skill, not because she's a better person. Yeah, that's true. Let's see. Oh, I have a cult, bro. I hate it when that happens, bro. I feel you, bro. Get well soon, man. I've been busy recently, unfortunately. Yeah. I mean, that's how you get views in, right? So can't really shit on them for that. They're all right. All right. Time to let Melissa on. Just had to get through the chat.
Bonsai. Dang. So, yeah, I definitely agree that Bonsai Kai Dojo is definitely the OG. Like they were like the first content that I ever watched. Like it's because of them that I fell in love with this community. Like
yeah, same.
Yeah, like they were the ones that got me started, like with the theories and stuff. Like if it wasn't for them, I just probably would have just kept my mouth shut.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah, so it's yeah, they're definitely the OGs. And also too, like in regards to Sam, she let's also not forget that she also had like, yeah, she took an 8-year break, but she also probably has like a year or two of training under her belt. She trained with both Daniel and Mr. Miyagi before he
Yeah.
died. So she
Yeah.
that's why in season 2 she's the more let's be real here. If Sam had been, let's say if Sam didn't drink at Moon's party and she was sober that night and she was sober in that school fight. That school fight probably for her in regards to Tori would have been over in minutes. Like
Mm.
the only reason why it lasted as long as she did because she was hungover. I mean, granted, she sobered up pretty quickly when Tori
Yeah.
threatened her and was not and was like and was going after her the way that she did. But let's be real, if she'd been 100% sober, that fight would have been over in minutes. Not not as
Here's
long as
the
it
thing
did.
that
Not last
confuses me though.
what?
Here's the thing that confuses me though. Shouldn't Tori have been hungover? Because she was drinking a lot too. Like,
I don't
because
yeah,
like
I don't know. I mean, I guess she's
she was
just used
playing
to liquor.
because she was playing the drinking game like way before Sam even
Right. But she wasn't even
came out
drunk
there.
while
So
Sam she wasn't even
I'm like, what? Like, I was confused. I'm like, wait, why wasn't like Tori didn't seem like that drunk? Like, I mean, I know this show isn't 100% realistic. Like, let's just be honest, because the cops are like
yeah,
non-existent, and when they are existent, it's at the complete wrong time. Like, the
right,
timing is just
exactly.
terrible.
Mhm. Yeah, I don't know. That always confused me too, but I guess she's just better at handling the liquor than Sam is. I mean, like she should have been drunk probably even before Sam got out there. You
Yeah,
know, I guess she's just better at it, you know, like I guess she could just hold it down. Like she's used to drinking. We know that from when her and Sam first met. You know, like she the first thing she did was she stole a bottle of vodka. So it's like, so I guess she's just I don't know, I guess she's just better at it than Sam. I guess better at
yeah.
consuming it. So,
Her
but yeah,
immune
I mean,
system's probably used to it.
yeah, yeah. So, and something else too, like think back to the house. This also kind of supports this. Think back to the house fight. The reason why Sam wasn't like the reason why Sam um wasn't like fighting back against Tori, like the reason why Tori was beating Sam was because of her anxiety. The moment
Yeah,
Sam let that go, that fight was over in minutes.
yep.
So I kind of disagree with what it said on the Screen Rant. It
And
wasn't
Screen
that
Rant's whack. Like, you
yeah,
got like it's not just like it's just like random people just publish articles for views and stuff like that. So don't take it too seriously.
yeah. But yeah, so
Like I
it's
usually like 99% of the time I don't take them seriously at all.
yeah, no, me neither. I'm just really like curious about what they have to say, but yeah, no, I don't take them seriously.
Yeah.
But yeah, she won because she was the better fighter, not because she was the more skilled fighter, not because she was the better person. And yeah, and I agree. Kenny definitely should have lost to Hawk. Like that was definitely like that was so the writers like just like throwing it in there,
That
you
was
know,
like
like
I think that was a middle finger to the Hawk fans. It was hilarious.
yeah. It was like more like okay, Hawk needs to dial it down a bit. Well, yeah, he's a better person, but
Like
being a
he
drunk.
was getting cocky again. Like literally
Right.
like he was turning into season 2 Hawk again. Like not like where like he's like beating people up for no reason at all, but not to that level, but he was being
He thinks
cocky
he's
and arrogant
superior.
again.
Like he thinks he's superior. And
Like he's like, "Oh, I'm the best fighter in the valley." Like I'm like, "You're not better than Miguel and you're not better than Robbie."
They're probably not even better than Sam.
Yeah, Sam's definitely got more. She's probably the most skilled out of everybody.
Yeah.
Like as much as I
But
like Tori, Sam definitely has the most skill.
yeah, but I guarantee you though that Tori and Sam will probably be on the same skill level
Oh
by
yeah, I
season.
agree.
Also, too, I liked Watch Party's theory about the Alpha Elite, about
Oh
how
yeah, I
it's
wanted to address that.
hostility.
Fully. So Underground says there are complete jokes. Have nothing against Cobra Kai.
Is
I'm
Karate Kid
skeptical
4
about it because yeah, Next Karate Kid was not a good movie at all,
right?
and
The Karate
part of
Kid
the
4, I
reason
agree
was
with
the
you.
Alpha Elite. It was just a little cringy.
Stupid.
But
Um,
Watch Party does have a fair point though.
yes. Like I agree, I agree that the Alpha Elite and Karate Kid 4 was a huge joke. Great, I agree 100%. But he's not saying that like Watch Party is basically saying that the organization could
Yeah,
reach um could reach the school, not the Alpha Elite members.
yeah.
Uh, and
Like
I could
if you
see,
look at it, like Michael Ironside played Dugan. Now, Michael
yeah,
Ironside is a phenomenal actor. Phenomenal actor. He's been in a lot of great movies, a lot of good performances. However, him as Dugan, it was probably one of his worst performances in his career. Probably his worst performance in his career.
yeah,
Um, it was pretty much his only bad movie.
yeah.
But if you like add him I'm not like encouraging like the writers to bring Dugan back. I like we all like if y'all know
But they all have a hat. They've gotten a good reputation about where they bring back characters who didn't
yeah,
necessarily have a good role in one of in the previous movies, but they are able to change it up and make it more think back what they did. Think what they did to the Karate Kid 3. Like everyone kept saying, everyone said that that movie was just a rehash of the first movie. Um, you know, were and nobody really thought much of it. It's like Amanda's just basically said what was on the fans' minds. I've heard the headlines. You know,
yeah,
underdog beats karate top champion, but it's like they brought it back, and it was like a whole new story. You know what I mean? Like they amped it
yeah,
up, so they could do very well do that for the next Karate Kid. Like give that movie a redemption. Like in the
yeah,
way they redeemed the Karate Kid 3. Now now they can redeem the next Karate Kid 4 in a sense.
yeah.
And I even
Right.
said this to Watch Party. I don't know if you heard it, but I said to him that I wouldn't be surprised if maybe like 3 or 4 of Sensei Kim's students join the Alpha Elite to spy on the Miyagi Fangs and cause a and strike them first secretly without them knowing through sabotage and setups and turning them against each other and trying to turn them against each other like
Yeah,
like Robbie and Miguel and Sam and Tori. But Robbie and Miguel are going to be more of a challenge. I think that they're going to focus more on Sam and Tori because they're peace with each other. Because Robbie and Miguel, they're past that point, like they're
they're
way
pretty much
past
stepbrothers. They're gonna have to be
right.
stepbrothers
Yeah, they're
now.
pretty much brothers. Sam and Tori, though, they're still shaky at best, and
You got
nothing was
Tristan.
resolved. Hi, Tristan.
Hi. So
And nothing was really resolved between them. They're like their alliance and they still have to work on and they still have a lot of trust issues with each other. So it wouldn't be hard for the Alpha Elite to try to
Yeah,
get them to turn against each other again, through frame set up. Like, let's say if like one of the members like bashed Sam's car in with a baseball bat and wrote princess on it, who do you think Sam's gonna think did that?
Yeah, Thoery, obviously.
And then where one of the Alpha Elite members will do something to Tori secretly, but they'll make it seem like it was something Sam would do. Make her think that it was Sam. And then see, they attack them they do what Silver suggests. They do what Silver said that the Miyagi things were doing to them in season 4. They'll attack them on both fronts. They'll attack them at school, just the way that I'm saying it. And then when the moment is just right,
Yeah.
that's when they'll attack them. That's when all of the Cobra Kai, that's when the Cobra Kai will go after them again outside of school.
Yeah.
That's where they'll strike first. What do you guys think?
Yeah.
What do you think, Tristan?
Yeah, it's
You
possible.
there, Tristan?
Yeah, I am. My bad. You guys can hear me?
Okay, just making sure it's not a burner account, that's all.
Oh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right, just making sure.
Yeah. Yeah, and that was the problem. But the problem is that it was sort of like a repeat of the first movie, like the plot itself. Like, it was about revenge, but the plot itself was too similar to the first movie, in a sense.
Yeah.
For real.
That's
Yeah.
why some people think it would have made more sense if you reversed Karate Kid 2 and Karate Kid 3, like have Karate Kid 3 happen after the original Karate Kid, and then you have the events of Karate Kid 2 as like your finale to end off the trilogy. Like a lot of people think that. I hear a lot of people say that would have made more sense.
Yeah, or at the very least, have Karate Kid 2 like end the series with Daniel and Mr. Miyagi, and then have the Karate Kid have the next Karate Kid be the third one. You know?
Yeah.
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 So didn't we say we were going to talk about the kings of pop culture? Like how great they are. You there, CKW?
So yeah, watch party. Yeah. Yeah, I think there's just like a 10-second delay on my part. So.
Oh, okay, that's fine. But yeah, we say we're gonna talk about how great they are. Because I think they're awesome. Like, they're also an inspiration to me as well. I mean, the stuff that they do and the videos that they come up with, and the live streams, they're like so like they're phenomenal. Like, how have they inspired you?
Yeah, when I first saw Watch Party's video, when it said Alpha Elite come back, I was like, whoa, what? And I watched it, and I'm like, he actually has some good points.
Yeah, he does. But like, how have the kings of pop culture inspired you, CKW?
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said the kings of pop culture. How have they inspired you?
I just like the format of their live streams is just awesome. Um, and the fact that like they built their own community is
Mm-hmm.
insane. Like they have one of the best YouTube communities,
Oh yeah.
out there because it's so like wide range because you got Cobra Kai fans, you got Star Wars fans, you got Marvel and DC fans, you even got some Transformers fans in there as well.
Yeah.
Um, just like it's just like they're well rounded too,
Mm-hmm.
and the live
And
streams are very
compassionate.
entertaining.
And
Yeah, no,
compassionate.
you see the
Humorous.
passion, like you
Yeah.
see the passion that they have.
Yeah. And the brotherhood that they share is just absolutely incredible.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
I think my favorite thing is just what you said, the variety of it, like it's all together, it's like we're united. It's like on that stream, everyone's united as one.
yeah,
And
like
like
it's
there's
one big
nothing but
community.
yeah, there's nothing but love and respect and brotherhood and on that stream, and it's incredible. It's like even in the chats, like when you're in that stream, it's just like your family no matter what. And
Yeah,
that's what I like about what they do, I think I mean I don't even really have a favorite stream because as far as I'm concerned, they're golden. They are golden. But I would have to say like the best stream that they probably ever did was probably I'd probably say I'd probably say the ones where Cobra Kai Nation and Strike First Media started coming on. Like that's
yeah,
where it was feel like it was starting to like really come together. Like all of the where everyone it's think of it like the Power Rangers, like the Power Rangers team up, like
yeah,
well,
yeah,
once a
yeah,
ranger, always a ranger. Um, once a part of the Cobra Kai community, always a part of the Cobra Kai community. You know, so it's like they were all coming together, to unite.
Exactly. Underground.
yeah. Plus, they don't tolerate
Yeah.
drama.
Oh my God.
If,
Yes. Yes.
like
Like,
if anybody's if anybody's just being like dramatic or something, like
yeah.
you're just gonna get kicked out. You're just gonna get
Yep.
booted because like
Yeah.
it's not needed. Like Evan says, shout out to him by the way. It's not needed.
Yes.
Like just like famous
Not
quote.
needed.
It's not needed.
And it's like something the chosen one would say, which shout out to him. Like, get off, get off. You're not welcome.
Yeah. It's like just like
Bye bye.
get off the laptop, go outside and get some fresh
Go
air. Another
outside.
famous quote.
Yeah.
Go
One of my
outside.
favorite chosen one quotes.
Close the laptop. Go outside.
Get some fresh air.
Get some fresh air.
Like it's so because it's so true. Because like
Shout out to you,
it's so true.
Jacob. If you're watching this, shout out to you,
Yeah,
chosen
like-
So funny.
It's like it's so true and he just like I just love the way he handles it.
Yeah, he's
Like
so calm
if
and
someone
patient.
if somebody shit just like says you're being like if someone says, "Oh, that's ridiculous," or whatever, like he just brushes it off his shoulder and he's like, "Not a big deal."
If somebody is
Like-
if somebody is going after somebody in the chat, like if somebody's going after somebody in the chat over a difference of opinion and they're being unreasonable, and he'll just be
Yeah.
like, chill out.
Yeah,
Chill out. It's everybody,
And,
everybody,
Exactly.
it's just a difference of opinion. That's it.
Yeah.
yeah.
It's
Like
like-
there's so many mods in the chat too. Like I
Yeah.
didn't even I didn't expect him to make me a mod. I did not
Me
expect that at
either.
all.
I
Like,
wish I
I
I
thought
wish
you
I
were
could
never
be a
gonna
mod
make me
like
a
in
I
his
mod.
was like,
system.
I
I
was
w-
like, damn, he added me as a mod.
I think
I
I
did
got
not
a
see
mod.
that
I think I'm a
coming.
mod on every single King's channel.
I wish he would make me a mod. Like I really do. I mean, I know he probably doesn't even know or probably even no. I know he probably doesn't even notice me. But yeah, I wish he would make me a mod. Um, just only because I think he's incredible.
Yeah,
Just for being the person that he is. You know, he he's one of my like he's I know this is gonna sound like ridiculous, but he's like one of my heroes. You know, like
yeah. No,
because
that's
like
not
he gave
ridiculous
me
at all.
like I really respect him out of all the members of the community, out of all the community, like because I mean, like he was the one that actually showed me that there are good that there are good people out there online because you guys would know it, but I was afraid to reach out to type anything online because of all the nasty comments that get said
Yeah,
and get
That
and it's not just him, it's not just Jacob, it's the Kings too, the Kings in general. And you know, they really showed me that there are good people out there and they're not only good people, but the good people that'll stick up for you, you know? And that that's what gave me the courage to to start typing my thoughts, knowing that there are guys like them out there who who are good and kind and will defend and defend people like me, and you know, give me the courage to reach out. You know, that's what I and that's the and I get that inspiration from almost every video that they make. You know, don't be afraid to take a chance no matter what people think. And I mean, yeah, I've run into some jerks like he who shall not be named, like starts with a
there's
T and
much
ends
more.
with an S, you know? And I think he also goes by another name. Um, I think you've seen him on watch parties.
Oh,
Um,
yeah.
watch, yeah, I think starts with an A. I won't say it. He starts with an A. I think you know what I think you know who I'm talking about, right?
Yep, I know.
oh yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, anyone who says that they do this for money is full of it themselves, because you could
Yeah,
tell that they do this from them and watch party, they do this from their heart. Like you could tell that they would do this even if they didn't get paid at all, you know? Like you could tell that they just love what they do and they do it because they love it. And the connection that they have, that they've built, like the connection that I had, like I feel like, and maybe this is silly on what on my part, but and because I don't even know if he feels the same way, but the connection that I have that that I have with you and with Watch Party, I feel like it goes beyond, you know, like it goes beyond that. Like it's something we would do, like it's something that like it's not for money, you know? Like it's something we would do. It's just something that we had. You know what I mean? CKW.
yeah, yes,
Like when I talk to you guys, I know you speak from your hearts. It's not something that all the money in the world could ever like get you to do. Like I feel like we would have this kind of conversation even without that, you know?
yeah.
What about you, Tristan? How have the kings of pop culture inspired you?
Oh, because they're just normal. They just feel like actual like normal people that you can like just hang out and chill with. And I just like those type of people on YouTube instead of just like acting like instead of just acting they're actually like just real genuine people.
Yeah,
And you
and
can
that's
just be
another.
yourself in front of them.
Yeah, it's just like everybody, and they also show you too that everybody is just a regular person.
Yeah,
Like even the actors and actresses, they're just regular people just doing their job, earning a living.
yeah. Like
That's all.
like
They should be.
nobody's above anybody else. Like everybody
Yeah.
should be treated equally with the same energy.
I mean, you may admire them because of what they do and because of what they've accomplished, but at the end of the day, we all got to know they're regular people.
Yeah,
They're just like us. Maybe they're just they're just like us. Maybe just with better jobs.
yeah.
Just with better I was
Uh, hope Cobra Kai Hawk. I hope you don't have to wait that long.
I hope not to.
I
I
hope
mean,
it's just late.
But at
I have a
least they're
feeling it's late
actually,
2025.
at least they're back to negotiating, though. I am happy
yeah,
about that, and
I have a feeling
hopefully
it's
it goes
late
well.
2025. Late 2025, I see.
yeah.
May 2nd, 2025, the 7-year anniversary of season 1.
I mean, I hope
It's like I said, the universe just doesn't want the show to end either.
Yeah, exactly. Like the show
maybe
is like just doesn't want the show to end. Like the
maybe this was a
universe
canon
like
event.
just
Maybe
doesn't
this
want it.
was a canon event. It's supposed to
I
happen.
mean, think about it. This could have happened at any time, but
Yeah, and of
It's got to be
course
a
it
canon.
happened.
It's got
Of
to be a
course this
canon event.
happens when it's the last season.
yeah, right after they announce it
Like
too.
the timing is insane.
It has to be a canon event. It's supposed to happen.
Yeah, like it's just so weird. Like right after they announce it too, like not long after they announce it that this is going to be the last
Yeah.
season. Yeah,
Let's see. Exactly, underground. That is the quote of the stream for tonight.
yeah,
Treat people the way you want to be treated.
Yeah.
If
yep.
you don't want to be treated like garbage, don't treat people like garbage. It's as
Yeah.
simple as that.
And
And
that's
if
what
You want to be
basically I
treated like
tell,
you're
gold,
gonna
treat
treat
other
somebody
people.
like garbage, someone's gonna treat
and
you like that.
and that's what I basically tell certain people who shall remain nameless. It's like, why are you even on this channel if you hate the show that much? You hate the
Yeah,
show.
exactly.
I feel
That
like
makes no
secretly you're like a
sense.
fan of. You're secretly you're a fan of it. You're
Like
just
you may like yeah, like if you hate the show, then what? Like, what's the point
I
of
feel like the
even
biggest
like
haters love the show. Yeah.
you're just wasting your time. Like
Yeah.
I
why waste
know.
your time
I
when
feel
you
like
can do
deep down they're
something
the
Honestly,
else?
biggest fan.
they just go on there just to harass fans, and it's so stupid and ridiculous. Like they're the idiots.
Yeah,
They're the idiots, and it's like I don't even give them the time of satisfaction. I'll say my piece and that's it, but I will not stoop down to their level ever.
yeah,
I made a promise to myself a long time ago that when I got into this, I was never going to let anyone else's negative views change me into the worst part of myself and to change me into the worst part of myself. I would always be above that by being the best of myself. And I've kept that promise
yeah,
to this day. I don't say anything that I wouldn't want somebody to say to me. And I try to be as inspirational and positive and encourage people encourage people as best I can with upgoing message with messages that I can hopefully they take to heart and just pass on. That's about all I can do.
yeah. at least, is taking its time so the writers could think of more ideas, more creative ways to make perfect endings the best show of all time. Yeah, that's a good point. Cobra Kai
Yeah,
Hawk.
that is true. But I will say
Because the
this, they've
writers are
already
allowed
had
to
an
work.
ending. They have already had an ending in mind. They've already said
Yeah.
the ending, everybody needs to remember that the ending wasn't decided months ago. It was decided years ago, before
Yeah.
Cobra Kai was even written on the paper. It was decided years ago, not months, years. They've already said numerous times, even before Cobra Kai came out, that they have an idea. They already have an ending for the series. They have it all. They have enough ideas for 6 seasons, and they already have the show's ending. Period. So it was decided
Yeah.
years ago, not months ago. And this is the argument that I use when everyone says that, oh, I'm just a Sam fan, and when I say that that I don't think Tori's gonna win, and I say that I love Tori's character, but I'm a hypocrite, and I s- I say that I just say that because it just, to me, it makes sense for the story's ending. Like for the overall story, just makes sense story wise that Sam and Robbie win. But
Yeah, I agree with that.
the ending is going to be what the ending is going to be. It was decided years ago, not
Yeah,
months
we can
ago.
all be wrong right now.
Right. And I've even said that. It's like, chances are we're not even close to what it's going to be.
Yeah.
But I've said the ending is going to, if they have Tori win, I wouldn't mind that. I would love that. I would
Yeah.
love that
Yeah,
very much.
I don't mind Miguel and Tori winning. Like,
Yeah.
I'd be fine with that.
If Miguel
Yeah.
won, I would
I
love
just
it, but
think
It's just
I would rather see
like
Robbie win.
I just think because
it only
Robbie's
helps.
been robbed.
You have to think about, and when it's the final season, you have to think about what is going to be, what doesn't just help, what doesn't just benefit their character development. You also have to go with what does both. For what characters it does both. For Robbie and Sam, it doesn't just help, it doesn't just better their character development, it also completes the story, brings the story full circle. So while Tori winning would be great for her character development and her arc, it doesn't complete the story, because I mean, like I said, I love Tori and everything now, and if they did have her win, I would absolutely love it, but I'm leaning more towards Sam. I lean more towards Sam a little bit because Sam's been a main character since season 1. She's Daniel's daughter, and it's been a long, and it's just as much as and even though it hasn't been, and people also need to remember that Sam's been screwed over by Cobra Kai as well, and Silver. Like, yeah, Tori was cheated, but so was Sam in that
Yeah,
tournament.
they both got snubbed, in my opinion.
Yeah. I mean, and Sam literally had her win stolen from her. She literally, like, Tori wasn't just made, like, Tori just didn't get a false win. Sam had her win stolen from her, right out from under her. And that right there was a big, like, in a sense, a big middle finger. Like, so her winning would be like a huge middle finger to Cobra Kai for what Silver did. Would be a huge middle finger to Cobra Kai for what, in regards to what Silver did. So, and but Tori didn't come in until season 2, episode 4, and she wasn't made a main character until season 4.
Yeah.
Until then she was just portrayed as
They
a
had
psycho.
to they had to to be fair, they season 3 they were focused on giving Hawk and Sam proper development, and then they're like, all right, we need to give Tori development.
Yeah.
They had to take it one season at a time. So I respect that.
No, I do, and like I said, they made her development perfect.
Yeah.
Perfectamundo. But it's like I said, they didn't make her a main character. They didn't give her this development until later in the series.
Yeah. Which is fine.
Yeah, no, it is fine. But it's like when you want to bring the story full circle, when it's at the final season, you go with the main characters that have been there since the beginning that can do that. That can give
Jim
it
Tim
both.
says, heard from negotiations that things are going in the right direction, so hopefully in a couple weeks they'll agree to a fair deal. Yep, just gotta stay positive.
Yeah. So anyway, that's just my thoughts. What are yours, CKW?
Yeah, I definitely see what you're saying. I think you just because this whole franchise started with Lawrence versus LaRusso, so why not bring it full circle when you have the bloodlines of Lawrence and LaRusso win on the world's grandest stage, like a world tournament? It just makes way too much sense to pass up.
Yeah.
And the thing with Tori, you could give her a win with it not being the Saga Taika. Sam and Tori could have I don't think it's gonna happen, but they could have an All Valley rematch on the sparring deck, and maybe you have Johnny and Daniel train Sam, but you have Chosen and Mike train Tori for it, and it could be a close match, but you could have Tori winning with the two-legged kick that Robbie did. Let's make that a trend.
Or a new move. Because two-legged kick that should be Robbie's move.
Yeah, I mean, you could have Robbie teach it to Tori. That'd be a cool moment as well. Or she can have her own signature move. I feel like every character has their own signature move. So why not give Tori her own signature move and she can win with that cleanly? Yeah. And then that's where that's where they shake hands and just have that mutual respect. You know what I mean? And then with Miguel, you have Robbie win the Saga Taika, but you have just like RJ the GOAT said, you have Miguel win the fight outside, whether if that's something involving with Hector or if that's something with him protecting somebody closer to him or whatever the case may be, it's not that serious. So when Miguel fans freak out, he needs to win the Saga Taika. Look, Miguel's past the point of winning a trophy. He's already past that. He doesn't need a trophy. I'm not saying Robbie and Sam need a trophy either. I don't think any of them need a trophy. But I just think that you have Johnny Lawrence's son and Daniel LaRusso's daughter win on the world's biggest stage. And you also got to put it this way. Johnny brought back Cobra Kai. Why not have his son end it? Have his son put it back in its grave. Yeah.
And another thing, too, is that with Sam winning, if Sam wins the Sekai Tekai, it also allows her to form her own legacy. She's been living in her dad's shadow for her whole life. And her winning allows her the chance to break out of that. Because it's something he's not even he's done. And allows her to form her own path, her own legacy, too.
Yeah, because if you you can put it this way too, if she ends up winning the Sekai Taikai, Daniel's a 2-time All Valley champ, but hey, your daughter's a world champion. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
Like the All Valley is going to look like a junior varsity tournament compared to the Sekai Taikai. Like, let's just be honest. And like, if we're looking at it from a realistic standpoint, none of the kids would win. Like, let's just be honest. Like, if this was like
No.
a real life tournament, if these were real, fighters, they would all get waxed in the first round. Let's just be honest.
Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Second
Yeah.
round at
Their
best, but even the
faces would
first
be.
round.
They
Their
may
both
not. They
faces
may not
would be
even make it
grinded.
past the qualifiers.
No, their faces would be grinded. Their faces would
Because
be
they're
grinded on
fighting
the
guys that
floor.
have been training their whole lives.
Yeah, because like it's different countries like around the around the world really. Like you're probably gonna have like Brazil heavy into martial arts, Japan, China, like hell, maybe even Australia, like
Yeah.
just a whole different variety of countries because like martial arts is like it's practiced in like multiple different countries. So you have to take that into consideration.
I mean, you could even have a Mexican. You could even have Mexico.
Yeah, you could. Yep, you could.
But yeah, that's just my take on.
Also,
I hate
underground brings up a good point. The technique that Anthony was on the scroll that Anthony was looking into, I think that should be used in some shape or form in a meaningful way.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to be used in the Sekai Tekai. That move is going to be used
obviously
in
not.
a real life or death fight. And I think, and this is just my opinion, and this is just my theory. I think, you know how Silver said he tweaked the silver bullet. I guarantee you that move was probably meant to be lethal.
Yeah.
I guarantee it that it was probably meant to be lethal, and the tweak that Silver made was what made it less lethal. Like, and not because he thought it would be less cruel, but because it would be more cruel because he enjoys watching people suffer, and he can't really do that if they're dead. They can only suffer while they're.
Yeah.
You can only make them suffer while they're still alive. So the tweak I think that Anthony's going to find a way to make a tweak in that move so that nobody dies.
Yeah.
So that he uses the
Yeah,
move.
because he's a smart kid.
So, and that actually brings Mr. Miyagi's prediction to foreshadowed, that one day he would be protecting the family. If he does that, because if he performs the move, it's kind of like he's not like if he performs the move and it kills somebody, he's not really protecting the family.
Yeah.
But if he tweaks it, he honors if he tweaks it so that nobody while he's protecting his family, but also so that nobody dies, he honors it. He not only protects his family, but he honors his family's legacy.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And that's why I think he's going to be the one that carries on the LaRusso family torch, while Sam carries on the Miyagi family torch by going to Okinawa and maybe studying under Chosen and learning more of the other Miyagi-Do moves that Mr. Miyagi wouldn't show to Daniel. Like learning the more offensive side of Miyagi-Do.
Yeah. Yeah, if you think she's skilled now, you have her trained with Chosen for God knows how long. She's gonna be even more skilled.
Yeah, exactly. She'll be like the female version of Mr. Miyagi. That's what kind of like we discussed on Watched Party's membership. Like she's sort of like the female Mr. Miyagi in a sense. If she trains under Chosen in Okinawa. I mean, if that makes any sense.
Yeah. Can't wait for the 2010 Karate Kid fans to cry when they see that Dre and Mr. Hunter are in season 6. Me too, dude. I'm so sick and tired of the YouTube shorts when they make season 6 predictions and they say, "Oh, Dre and Han are gonna return." Like,
They're not.
are you living under a rock? You live under a rock. The writers said they're not canon to the universe. They weren't in a Mr. Miyagi movie, so they're not in the universe.
Their actors may return. Their actors could come back, but their characters are not.
Jackie Chan was literally mentioned in the first season, so he's
Right.
obviously. And who plays Mr.
Imagine
Han?
that was in the Cobra Kai 2 game. Also, can we get somebody to make a good Cobra Kai game? Like, the last two have just not been very good.
They suck.
Like, can we get like an Injustice style, like Mortal Kombat style, like not like completely like Mortal Kombat, just like
we don't have to rip each other's
like
heads off,
a
but like
good,
Injustice.
just like a really good Cobra Kai fighting game,
like a Street Fighter-ish game.
Yeah, exactly. But like have like its own story too. Like have it like be open world and like you can create your own character and you can like pick any dojo and like any path.
You can also
like
choose who you want on your side.
Yeah. And like you can like the character that you create, you can like build, friendships with like the characters from the show. Like I could create a character and be buddy with Robbie. Like that would be cool. And or like just like
a good Injustice fighting game.
You can have
Thoeries and Monk,
yeah,
a good fight
and
game.
You can add stop giving them
for the characters.
Stop giving them powers too. Like they treat it like it's anime or something. Like
you can give
like in the previous game,
superhero movie.
The Cobra Kai characters had lightning powers.
Cobra Kai.
Miyagi-Do had ice powers, and then Eagle Fang had fire powers. I'm like, this isn't Dragon Ball Z. This doesn't make any sense.
Wait, what did Eagle Fang have?
Eagle Fang had fire powers.
Oh, makes sense because they're technically just Cobra Kai, but like a better.
Yeah, version. And then they gave Cobra Kai lightning powers.
Oh.
All right. Well, I have to go. This
has
been a really interesting. I always love our streams together. Like I said, I feel like I have a really good connection with you guys. You and Watch Party and even Cobra Kai Karate,
Yeah.
And you too, Tristan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Speaking of karate, he broke Cobra Kai Kid's record for longest life.
I know. Tell him I said congratulations.
What was the longest Cobra Kai? Wait, who had the longest stream?
Tell him
I believe Cobra Kai Kid had the longest stream.
Yeah.
We had like 8 hours. We beat it at 10 hours.
I wanted to be in it more, but I had stuff to do, and then I watched the movie yesterday. So.
Yeah,
same. Like I wasn't gonna stay for the full 10 hours like that. Like that's just overkill.
Well, I'll see you guys later. I didn't like creep you out or anything when I said I felt like I had like a sort of like a connection with.
No.
Okay, I just want you guys to let me know if I what. What'd you say?
No, you're good. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. You're good.
All right. Well, I'll see you on the next one, okay? Bye, guys.
All right. Bye.
All right. We need Spider-Man 2 cell graphics in the Cobra Kai game. Yes. I wish I could play it, but I don't have a PS5, so
I need a PS5. I freaking have.
I'll save up. So I'll probably at some point I'll start saving up for a PS5 just so I can play the game.
You're gonna get a PlayStation instead of an Xbox.
It looks. I mean, I like them both. Back in
I never really cared about the Rock. I just like PS4 because I play it.
early 2000s, I played PS2 like every day after school, man.
I remember going to some of my friends' house and they always had Xboxes. We played like Call of Duty and stuff.
Yeah,
I like Xbox, but obviously I prefer a
like
PlayStation because that's the console I have. So
yeah, like the PS2 is one of like the greatest, like one of the best selling gaming consoles of all time. Like
I need
PS2
a
is the shit
PS5.
back in the day, you know, early
I need a PS5.
2000s.
If Spider-Man 2 came out on PS4, I probably wouldn't even got a PS5. But now since it's exclusively to the PS5, I need to get
Yeah,
it.
like it's just like it's too bad that they can't make a deal with Microsoft so they can put it on Xbox too because it'd be easier. But
But I think it makes sense because
for
Sony is
players
connected
that
to
feel like doing that.
PlayStation. So
Yeah, like I just like because like Sony and Disney have like a handshake deal where Spider-Man can cross over into Sony's universe, which I don't know what the frick Sony's doing. Like, why are you making a
without having
Spider-Man
Spider,
universe without Spider-Man? Like, it just makes no sense.
just give them to Disney for fuck's sake. All right.
They're
And
like,
I don't
of
like
course,
Disney.
Sony is way too petty to give Disney all the
And I get
rights
it.
because,
It's
like,
the, it's
they
the
know,
it's the top superhero. I
yeah,
get it, but
it's
come on.
like, let's just be honest, Spider-Man's pretty much carrying Marvel right now. Like, let's just be honest.
Yeah, just give them to Marvel. Even though I don't
Like
like how
he's
what
like
Marvel
he's
do right.
always like Spider-Man. Like I love Spider-Man. He's always been Marvel's golden child. Like you
I
know,
like Iron Man and
like
those other characters, but they were just popular
I
because
like yeah, like I
Spider-Man's just a
like the other
popular
characters,
character
but
in general.
like out of
But
Marvel, I think
Spider-Man's just a
Spider-Man
popular
has the
character
best
in general.
villains, and he has
You
the
could
best
put
villains
Spider-Man in
too. Like
anything. You could put Spider-Man into anything and people will buy it.
yeah, like he has the best villains too. Like he's got Green
Yeah.
Goblin, Venom, Carnage.
Yeah.
Like, do I need to keep going? Like,
You can't really say
like
that
he
for
has
any
so many
other
good
hero. You
villains.
don't really know the other heroes' villains. You just know.
Yeah, because like Marvel's such a big universe, so
Yeah.
it's like when you see like certain characters, you're like, they're in Marvel. I've never seen them before. What the heck?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we're talking about Cobra Kai live streams by
Yeah.
Cobra Kai
I know those freaking
YouTubers.
live streams. I probably went on
Um,
for like 24 hours,
yeah, which is insane, and
which
absurd.
are probably like fake
Um,
videos. They just like,
yeah, they just probably just let it keep going until it hits 24 or whatever.
they probably replay clips.
Yeah, but I mean, Twitch streams are probably longer because I know Twitch streams are really long. First PS2 game I played was Grand Theft Auto 3. Yeah, like Grand Theft Auto 3 was the shit back in the day. I played Star Wars Battlefront on PS2, like, and it's confusing because there's a Battlefront for current gen consoles. There's like Battlefront 1 and Battlefront 2 for like Xbox and PS4 and stuff like that. And I played that as well. But I'm talking about like the Star Wars Battlefront for PS2.
Yeah.
Like I used to play that a lot. So I don't remember every game I played for PS2. I can't remember everyone, but there was a lot of good ones. But Xbox 360, that was my childhood though. Like I played so many games
That
for
was so fun to play
360,
back
and
in the day.
there was like so many good games.
I was always thinking about getting an Xbox over a PlayStation, but I prefer. I just wanted to get a PlayStation for some like exclusive games.
Yeah, it's like PS3. Like Xbox 360 outsold PS3. I'm pretty sure PS3 came out a year after 360.
And then PS4 just blew up right when that.
Yeah, and Xbox One and PS4 were pretty much neck and neck, but PS4 outdid Xbox One by a little bit. but I didn't like. It was more like a fun rivalry.
Yeah. Now people actually take
Like
it
I
serious.
I like both equally the same. I think they're
Yeah.
both better than Nintendo
I was
personally.
always thinking about getting an Xbox, but then I just decided to get a PlayStation because exclusives.
Because
I
like
never
I mean
did
they
get.
got their they got their pros and cons. I mean, the Xbox has like exclusive games too. Like you got Forza Motorsport and Forza Horizon. Like those are racing games that you can only play on Xbox because it's Microsoft's exclusive. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2. I played Skate 3, which is a
But then you
skateboarding
compare
game
to the
made by
PS4 ones, you got freaking Spider-Man games, you got God of War
yeah.
games, you got freaking
Oh yeah, you got
these
God of
Last of
War
Us
too.
games.
Yeah. Yeah, so a lot of good games.
Yeah.
Yeah, they released the like Xbox One and PS4 came out on like the same day too. I'm pretty sure
Damn. That people at GameStop were just freaking
like
proud of me.
November 2013. So it's like in November it'll be 10 years since PS4 and Xbox One were released. That's crazy.
Damn. I wonder how long the PS5 will be like a thing until they go to the PS6.
Yeah, and
Probably
it'll be
until like
interesting.
2027 that could be.
It'll be interesting to see what they're going to call the next Xbox because they went from just Xbox to 360 to Xbox One to Series XS. So I wonder what they're going to name the next one.
Yeah, but I
Oh
think
yeah,
like the next
Halo.
console will be like 2029, 2028.
Yeah, like Halo was an Xbox exclusive. That Halo 4 was one of my favorites. I used to play that. That was fun. And I think I don't remember if Destiny was for PlayStation as well, if it was an Xbox exclusive. I can't remember, but Destiny was pretty good as well. You had Skyrim back in the day too. Skyrim was pretty good.
I heard of that.
Like I think it came out in like around 2011, 2012. It was sometime back then, but yeah, Skyrim was pretty good. The Batman Arkham games are S tier. Like Arkham City is probably my favorite. Um, Arkham Knight was pretty good as well, which I actually haven't finished.
I think I'm playing one of those right now. I just recently got one of those Arkham games. I'm about to play it soon.
Like Arkham City was, so
Like,
good.
I recently got like PlayStation Plus, so one of the games I was allowed to get was one of the Arkham games. I actually might get it.
Yeah, yeah, but yeah, it was the like those games were, really good.
I feel like the game version, like Batman and Spider Man, I feel like those are probably like the best interpretations of the character.
Yeah, it seems like the games get it down better than the movies.
I feel like
Like
you
I
have more
like,
time to you
yeah,
get to
like
free roam.
yeah, and like the story. I just like the way the story is told.
Yeah.
The way you like play through the story is just amazing.
Yeah, because the Spider-Man games, this Spider-Man actually might be my favorite interpretation, even over some of the live
Yeah.
action.
So like, let's have somebody make a Cobra Kai game that good. Like seriously, like probably call it Xbox Infinity. Interesting. And some people like to mod their consoles too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, just like a also be cool, like because apparently there's like a Lego game for everything. It wouldn't surprise me if they put
Oh
out
yeah,
a Lego Cobra Kai game.
yeah. It
Like,
won't be
just
surprising.
imagine
I've
because you
seen there's
got
so many
that.
damn.
Yeah, you got that Lego Cobra Kai account on Instagram, and he actually makes some pretty good figurines. Like they look pretty good. Like I'm like they got to make a Lego game. Like after season 6 comes out, like have put out like a Lego game where like you play through the seasons of Cobra Kai and you add the Karate Kid trilogy as a DLC pack. Like that'd be pretty cool. I'm just saying.
Yeah, there's so many damn Star Wars Lego games. There's freaking so many
Yeah,
Marvel
they made
Lego
a lot
games.
of them. They made one for the original for the original saga.
Yeah,
That was back in like 2005. Um, which that is a nostalgic game. um, then they made one for the Clone Wars show. They did a Lego game for the Clone Wars show. They made one for Force Awakens, and they released one I think last year because they had to make another one after the sequel trilogy was finished. And I remember that one because the Chosen One was doing gaming streams, which love his gaming streams too. His gaming streams are fun. Like I remember his FIBA streams where like he would
yeah.
rage at
Those were fun.
FIBA and like the
I like
the
those
Cobra
streams. I
Kai
like when you play
the
with
Cobra
his
Kai
streams.
game
Those were so
streams
good.
were hilarious.
Yeah. He did the Injustice 2 streams. I like those as well. He did a few
Like
Spider-Man kids.
I think he did like 3, 4, 5 gaming streams on the Cobra Kai game. those were those were hilarious. Like I remember like even clipped one where he beat Xander, but the game glitched and like he couldn't continue, like he couldn't go anywhere. There was like an invisible barrier like blocking him from where he needed to go, and then he had to restart the entire level. Which is why we need a better Cobra Kai game because like the previous two have glitches and bugs and stuff.
Yeah, and they just don't have
They
like
lag.
replay factor.
Like they lag like way too much. They freeze on you. They crash on you.
Yeah.
Like the game actually crashes. And
they have
like
no replay. I feel like they have no replay factor.
Like in the most recent one, it was supposed to come out
than the first one, but that's not saying much.
Yeah, it was supposed to come out in August 2022, and they pushed it back. They pushed it back 2 months, and like it was supposed to come out in like September or August, and it didn't come out until November.
Yeah,
and it still had glitches and bugs.
When I first saw
like you had plenty.
It doesn't look that good.
Like you had plenty of time to fix the issues. Yeah. Like you pushed it back 2 months.
At first, like when I first saw streams of it, I'm like, this actually looks kind of fun. But then I just kept saying, I was like, yeah, I'll probably get bored of this after like an hour.
Yeah, like it looks like there are some cool elements about it, like the Reseda Cobra Kai Dojo, like it looks pretty accurate, and like some of the maps are cool, but that's like it. Like when you finish the story mode, like you can't like free roam with any of the characters anymore, like. And like it has survival mode, but it only has one map. I'm like, there's like 16 locations.
Mode it looks fun, but I probably get tired of it.
Yeah. Like there's 16 locations, but like survival mode, it only lets you play in one location. Like survival mode, like you should be able to use all 16 locations. Like
Like,
it's
isn't
just
there like
one.
a
Like
isn't there like an online mode? But
yeah, there's online tournament mode, which I never actually tried it, but
I
um,
haven't seen any gameplay of people actually trying that.
yeah, I've never even seen it. But
'Cause I
they
heard people
also
like
had
you can
Cobra
play online, but I
Classics.
never seen people ever play online.
They also have Cobra Classics, where like you replay, moments from the show. So when they got, revealed, I was excited for that. But they only had two levels. There's only two. You had the chop shop fight scene and you had the school fight. That was it. I'm like, seriously, that's it? And you're asking people to pay $50 for this? Are you serious? Like the price is $50. Like that's a joke. Like I would even pay $10 for it. Like it's like worth like $1 at best. Like not even, maybe like 25 cents. And they're charging $50 for it. They have an app for Star Wars game called Galaxy of Heroes. Never heard of it.
There's so many other games that are better and they're free.
Yeah. Yeah, so I think they should just get a better gaming company that makes better games and like just have them work on a really good Cobra Kai game. Like just make it have good replayability, because the other two are
Exactly.
just not very replayable.
So I can never like want to replay those games ever. Like, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Like a good game would make you want to replay it.
The first one feels like an early 2010s game. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, like a nostalgic
And
early
the second
2010.
one, and then the second one feels like PS3 graphics.
Yeah, it was on PS5 as well.
Yeah,
I don't know
it's
how
on the
that thing
next
went on
gen
PS5.
consoles. Like it's on the next gen consoles as well,
There's no
and
way.
like it
That
still
literally
looks like
look. I've
PS3
seen way better PS3 games.
And like when I saw the trailer, I'm like, are we serious? Like, you got Sam's outfit right, but her face doesn't look accurate at all.
Yeah,
Like you can't have an accurate face creation. Do y'all need a picture of Mary
yeah.
Mauser
Sorry,
to
faces
create
are awful.
accurate
Like at first,
an accurate
I
face?
gave it a chance at first. When I first saw the trailer, I was like iffy on him. Then I saw him in the actual game, it still looked bad.
Yeah, I'm like, this doesn't look like Sam at all. Like,
I
I'll
don't
give him
remember any
credit.
of the
You
Cobra
actually
Kai
got
YouTubers. I don't remember any of the
you
Cobra
got
Kai YouTubers playing it more than one time on stream.
yeah. The chosen one didn't play it at all.
Yeah,
Strike streamed it once.
yeah. And then never did it
Strife the
again.
war Yeah, Strife the Warrior streamed it like twice, I think. I think that's it. I think Cobra Kai Kid did a few streams on it. Nation did 2 streams on it. I don't think All Things Cobra Kai did a stream. I don't remember if he did or not.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Yeah, that's all I remember. I tried that out underground. I did not like it at all. I just was not a fan of it. Yeah, the graphics in that game was pretty bad. So yeah, Game Mill Entertainment needs to stop making Cobra Kai games. Like, let somebody else do it. My favorite Mr. Miyagi moment was when he's telling Daniel, "You're all what behind the ear and last." Yeah, that was a funny moment when he just pushes him off the boat and falls in the water, and then Miyagi. I like at the beginning of Karate Kid 2. Daniel's like, "What should we do?" And Miyagi says, "Early retirement." That was funny. Yeah, the FNAF movie, the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, comes out on Friday. I definitely want to see that in theaters. I thought it was going to be rated R, but apparently it's PG-13. Waited so long for that movie. For this movie, sorry. Says it's an hour and 50 minutes. So I don't know why people were saying it was going to be 3 hours when it was only an hour and 50 minutes. I don't know where people were getting that information from. I think it's going to be on Peacock too. So if you have Peacock, you can watch it. But I definitely want to see it in the theater for sure. Well, it's definitely got inspiration from Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, um, that's where it's Scott Cawthon, the creator of Five Nights at Freddy's. He got the inspiration from was the Chuck E. Cheese characters. So But I'm going to end the stream. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed. This is one of the best streams I've had in a while. So this is a good one. But I will see you next week for live stream 100. And I'll do the best I can to make that a fun one for you guys. But have a good night, everybody, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.